Hello, everyone, and welcome to the classroom. Can you guess what we're going to talk about today, Sue? O is for owls. That's our letter of the day. We're going to learn about owls, and we're going to make an owl using a toilet paper roll tube. So if you have one, grab it, because at the end, I'm going to show you how to turn it into an owl. We're also going to read a story called Little Owl Snow. Are you ready to get started? I am too. Sue, can you send some kisses to our friends? And now you can have a seat because it's time for us to do our class job. We need to feed Fred. And I think Fred is enjoying these owl friends on his shelf today. Well, now that we've fed Fred, let's turn around and do our calendar time. The month is November. And how are we going to count today? Let's look. We're going to fly like an owl. So stretch out your wings and let's go up and down as we say the numbers on the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Today is November 21st. That's how we say it. November 21st. Can you say today's date? It's November 21st. If you want to know what day of the week it is, go up to the top. It starts with a T. Letter T says t, 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 like a ticking clock. So what day starts with that sound? Tuesday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it's time to look outside your window and see what the weather is like for you today. I hope it's a nice day for you. Are you ready? Did you check? Well, when I do like this, shout out whatever your weather is. Sunny, cloudy, windy, rainy. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, I think we're going to put on some long pants for you and also a long sleeve shirt. But it's raining where Weather Bear and where I'm at, so we're going to put on a raincoat also and a rain hat. And what is the season? The season right now is fall. Very good. Well, that was our calendar and weather time. And now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter O. Do you have an O in your name? If your name has letter O, stand up. If your name has letter O, stand up. If your name has letter O, if your name has letter O, if your name has letter O, stand up. Well, O is for owl. And I decorated my letter O to kind of look like an owl. I just put a big triangle here 2 big eyes and a beak, and I drew some feathers and just colored the whole thing, the whole O, brown, and then some little feet at the bottom. So this is one idea for decorating your letter O today. Another idea is to glue some Cheerios on there. They look like O's. Well, now that we have recognized letter O, next we'll practice writing it. To write a letter O, you're going to start at the top. You're going to go around and all the way back where you started from. Around and back. Let's practice writing our letter O. Start at the top and go around and back. Around and back. Around and back. Around and back. That's how you make big letter O. It goes upstairs and downstairs. Now, little O looks the same, doesn't it? It's just smaller. So let's just do it again, but smaller. Start at the top and go around and back. If you're using handwriting paper to practice your letters, then you'll need to find the stairs. And that's the line where we'll put our little O. Go around and back, around and back, around and back, around and back. Well, I know that you are doing a great job listening and learning and practicing those letters. Here's a sticker for your handwriting paper. And now we know what O looks like. We can recognize it, we can write it. So next we're going to talk about the sound that it makes. Letter O is one of those special letters that we call the vowels. There are 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, O is a vowel, so that means we're getting a visit from one of the vowel people, and here he is. This is my friend O, but he has a sore throat. He needs to go to the doctor. At the doctor, he says, ah, so the doctor can see his throat. Can you do that too? Can you say, ah? My friend O has a sore throat. He goes to the doctor and says, ah. If you look carefully, you can see a letter O in the picture. His mouth looks like a letter O. My friend O says, ah. You know what? Your mouth looks like an O too when you make that sound. Ah. That's what letter O says. Ah. Well, I have a special bonus reading rule to teach you today. Did you know that if you put O and W together, they make a sound like this? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. O and W together makes the sound ow, 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 ow. Can you do that? I'm gonna come and pretend to pinch you. Ow! Can you say ow, 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 ow? So OW says ow, as in the word owl. Let's see if we can read some words that have ow. Okay, so I'm gonna put OW at the end of 3 words. Yesterday we learned about letter N. Can you remember what letter N says? N says n, 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 as in no. So let's put that sound in front of ow. N, ow. N, ow. Now. Now, like right now. All right, let's do it again. Let's put a C in the front this time. Letter C says k, 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 k. Ow, k, ow, k, ow, cow, cow. Good. Last, we're going to put an H in the front. H says, like when you're running hard and you're breathing hard. Ow! How? How? So today we learned a special reading rule. OW says ow, as in now, cow, and how. Well, that was all of our letter time, phonics, handwriting, and reading. And now it's time for math. For math today, we're going to talk about positional words or directional words. So I'm just going to teach you using this worksheet, and then we'll practice in the next activity. All right, so this first owl is above the star. I'm going to color the owl that is above the star. This next owl is below the star. I'm going to color the owl that is below the star. Below. This owl is on top of the leaf. On top of. On top of. This next owl is under the leaf. And parents, you can get a copy of the lesson plan and all the worksheets at my blog. The link is below if you'd like to grab a copy of this so your child can color as we learn these directional words. The next owl is to the right of the star. Can you say to the right of? This owl is to the right of the star. This owl is beside the leaf. Can you say beside? This owl is to the left of the star. This way, to the left. Can you say to the left? Good job. And this last owl is in front of the star. Can you say in front of? In front of. Okay, now we are going to practice. Let me show you this owl, and I want you to describe to me where the owl is. So where is the owl? Very good. The owl is above the tree. Above. Where is the owl? The owl is to the left of the tree. This way, to the left. Now where's the owl? The owl is to the right of the tree. To the right. Where's the owl? The owl is below or under the tree. Now where's the owl? The owl is in front of the tree. And now where's the owl? Behind. The owl is behind the tree. I think he's hiding. Well, today we're going to learn about owls for our science time. Take a look at this. Owls lay eggs, just like all other birds. How many eggs can you see? 1, 2. Baby owls are called owlets. Can you say owlets? Baby owls have soft, fluffy feathers. Owls have big eyes that can see in the dark. They have a sharp beak for tearing food. Can you point to this owl's sharp beak? There it is. Owls have ears on the sides of their heads. They can hear very well. Owls have fluffy feathers that are very quiet when they fly. Look at these feathers on the wings of this owl. Owls are awake at night. We say they are nocturnal. They sleep during the day. Owls eat bugs and small animals. Owls have two parts to their stomach. One is for digestion, and another holds items such as bones, fur, teeth, and feathers. This part of their stomach is called a gizzard. When the gizzard is full, the owl spits it up. This is an owl pellet. An owl has spit this up. This owl pellet has fur, and it has bones and teeth and feathers. Looks like maybe this owl ate a little mouse. Well, it is time for us to make an owl over at the art table, so come on everybody, let's go. For art today, we're making a paper owl with a toilet roll tube. If you don't have a toilet roll tube ready right now or handy, you can just roll up a piece of paper and make your own tube. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to push down on one side of the tube at the top. Let me show you that. I just push down one side. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just push it down with your thumb. So it's going to look like that. There's a view from the top. So that's going to be our owl's face right here, the head. So next I'm going to draw some eyes, two big eyes. You could also glue googly eyes if you'd rather. I'll just draw my eyes. Next I'm going to cut out some feathers. I'm going to cut ovals, two ovals. Those will be the feathers. Here's one oval. I need one more. Okay, there's the other feather. And I'm going to use some yellow paper to cut out a beak. Okay, so let me get all this glued on. I'll put the beak right here in the front. And I maybe made that a little too big. I think I'm going to make mine a tiny bit smaller than that. Okay, because I want to have some room to color some feathers. Okay, so I'm going to put one wing over here on this side and one wing over on the other side. And then right here on his tummy, I'm going to color some feathers like this. So there you have it. We made a little owl and it can actually stand up. So that's pretty cool. Well, I'll let you work on your owl and I'll read a story to us for story time. Well, here's another look at that little owl that we made. I'll set him on the shelf with the other owls. And now let's read a story together. The name of our book today is Little Owl's Snow. Little Owl's Snow. A chill cut through the forest. Little Owl fluffed his feathers. Something is happening, he thought. Green leaves turned orange, gold, and brown, and then began to fall. Geese flew off to warmer places, navigating by starlight and honking all the way. Dry fallen leaves rustled and crackled as animals scurried, preparing for the cold. Bear was eating all day and into the night. Winter's almost here, Little Owl said. Isn't it exciting?
Winter's too cold,
Bear shuddered.
I'm staying in.
Bear sleeps through all the fun, Raccoon whispered. You'll see. Bats disappeared into a cave. Caterpillars closed up their cocoons. Goodbye, Hedgehog called. See you in spring, as he wiggled into his warm winter home. Little Owl thought he saw a moth, but it was only a leaf in the wind. The forest felt so empty now. The friends were making fog with their breath. When it happened, little Owl saw a spot. And then he saw lots of spots. Snow! Soon the forest was blanketed in snow, its crystals glinting in the light. Tracks began to appear. Not everyone was hidden away. Little Owl hopped atop the frozen pond, watching fish swimming underneath. How strange and wonderful it all was. But one night, Little Owl started to miss Hedgehog. "Mama," Little Owl asked, "how much longer till spring?" "Snow is like a special secret not everyone can know," Mama said. "Are you ready for it to melt away so soon?" The forest was very quiet. Little Owl could hear the smallest sounds. Tap, tap, an icicle dripped onto a patch of slush. Mama told Little Owl he would see fireflies again. He would see Hedgehog too, soon enough. Right now, though, it was time to enjoy the snow. The end. Well, I hope you had some fun today with O is for owl. Tomorrow, Sue, P is for potato. And we're going to make a potato turkey. So you've got to come back and see what that's going to be like. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.